got a girl? How you want me? How you want me when you got a girl?
Hey guys, I'm really excited because I just got my Kylie stuff in the mail today. And so that's what I'm going to be doing today. Is going to be an all Kylie video. So I got the Kylighter in Salted Caramel. I got the Kyshadow in the Bronze palette. And I also got one of her super glittery glosses. This is in Glamour. And I'm not 100% sure I'll be using this for the tutorial today, but I'm still going to unbox it and show you guys what it's all about. And so I already did my full face, so we're just going to get started with the eyes. So first off, eyeshadow. Let's see what it looks like. So it's in her signature drippy eye box. It's really pretty. The colors are really pretty. They look just like they look in photos. And it comes with this, you know, cover just to keep it protected. And it also comes with like a little mirror. It's not like a super good quality mirror, but I mean, you can see what you're doing with it. So that's all that matters. Okay. So I think that I'm going to start with this light shade. This is in the shade Jasper. And I'm just going to take this fluffy brush and all over my eye. Wow. It's a really, really good product. It really spreads over the eye really easily. So next I'm taking this color right here. This is the color Topaz. I'm just putting it in my crease with the same brush that I used for the other color for Jasper when I put it all over my lid. The reason I bought this palette was because I was watching one of Jaclyn Hill's tutorials, and she was unboxing a palette too, and she was using it for the first time. And she was saying how, like, her immediate reaction was just that it blended super easily and was a really nice texture. And so I was like, okay, I need to try that out for myself, and I need to do a video where I'm just like immediately unboxing it, just like she did, because I thought that was really cool. And she is 100% right with everything she was saying. This is going on really, really well. I'm doing like just like a nice daytime shadow. Nothing too drastic, nothing like my last video. Okay, so next I'm going to take a bit of a smaller brush. I'm going to take this brush. I'm not sure what these brushes are. It's the same as my last video. They just came in that packet of Sephora brushes. And the packet for the Sephora brushes looked like this. So it just kind of came in this. So I'm taking this brush and I'm going to dip it in this color right here. This is called Bronzite. I'm just going to put that on my outer crease, like right in there. I'm going to drag it in a little bit too, just to give the inside some color. Oh, this is so pretty. I am just going to blend over it because I used a darker color that time, so I just want to make sure that there's no harsh lines. Okay. I usually blend kind of a lot because it's just, I think, a really important part of eyeshadow. Okay. So I'm going to take that palette again, and I'm going to go with one of the brighter orangey colors. And I'm going to take this brush right here. This is the one that came with the Naked 2 palette from Urban Decay. I actually really, really, really like this brush. It's really good for adding color onto the brow bone, like the end of the brow bone. So I'm going to take this middle color right here. This is in Citrine. Citrine? Yeah, I think that's how you say it. I'll write it down below in the caption. So I'm going to just dip it in there and put it right on top of where I put the darker color, like right under the brow bone, just to add some color to my shadow. This is kind of like the upper crease. Yeah, that's really pretty. I really like this. I really like this color combination. Like, all of these colors work so well together. And this is the very first time I've ever used it. Like, as I'm putting it on right now is the first time I've ever used it. So, like, I didn't plan these colors at all. I'm kind of just going through it right now with you guys. I really, really like that. A little bit there. I really like this. It's just like the pop of color isn't too intense either. So it just looks really nice. I'm gonna blend that also. Oh, and my blending brush I'm using is the Sephora Pro Blending number 24 brush. Or no, 27, sorry. The number 27 brush. And again, I'm gonna put all of this, like all the stuff that I've used, down below. And the face stuff that I put on before I started this video, that was everything that I used from the video right before this. So you can refer to that if you want to, if you haven't seen it and you want to know how I did my face. So now I'm just going to add a little bit to the bottom. And I'm going to use, so there's another kind of poppy color here, and it's called Hematite, I think. Yeah, this is Hematite. And it's kind of just like a reddish, like it's kind of like citrine, but just like more red. And I'm just going to add a little bit of that. I took the other end of the Naked 2 brush, like the one that the Naked 2 came with, the flat side, and I'm just going to put it underneath, like along my lower lash line. Yes, I like this so much. I don't think I'm going to do a liner today because I want this to just be a daytime shadow look. So I'm just going to go ahead and put mascara over it. Usually I have lash extensions, but I decided to take them off because I wanted to start doing either just mascara or long and full lash strips, like the falsies, for you guys, because I know that's a lot more accessible. And lash extensions can be a little bit pricey, so I know not all of you guys will have those. So I'm just going to put a little bit of the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. I just have a mini one because I got it in like this little sampler, but this is actually my favorite mascara from the sampler, which had a bunch of different brands in it. So I'm just going to like this. I would be using lash strips for this if I had some, but I just took my lashes off recently, so I haven't been to the store to get them. But I think that mascara looks just as good. And if you have an eyelash curler, even better. I like this mascara because it doesn't make my lashes look super stringy, but also doesn't make them look clumpy. And it's super, super black, which is obviously every girl's plus. I also like to do lower lashes, and I don't dip it again in the tube when I do lower lashes because I don't like a ton of product on the lower lashes. So I'm just gonna take what's left on the brush and just brush over my lashes. I do lower lashes because I don't like to add lower line like eyeliner. So it just gives it a little bit, your eyes a little bit of, you know, like a sultry look, like without it being too overwhelming. So now I'm gonna unbox the Kylighter, and it's in salted caramel again, and it's in a super cute box. It's all nude. So let's see what this looks like. And the actual product looks just like the box too, which I think is super cool. It's like, it looks nude and then you see like the hologram Kylie on it. It's super cute. It has her signature drips on it, so that's cute. And it's super, super, super smooth. You guys see that? So I think this is more of like the goldish look, because I know that she has some other ones that are more pink or more like the Becca highlighter that I have. She had one that looked just like this, like the Becca highlighter that I have. But since I have that, I wanted to try this gold one. And I actually lost my highlighter brush, but I actually have used my finger for a super long time, so I'm just gonna use my finger. I think that it goes on the best this way anyway, because you have like the most control of it. Okay, I'm gonna put it on my cheeks, over top. This is really pretty. Wow, I like it because it's a super subtle highlighter. The Becca one can be a little bit overwhelming sometimes, which is why sometimes I don't even put it on during the day. But since I'm doing a daytime look, this is actually perfect. All of this goes super well together. I'm just gonna put a little bit on the bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose. You can see that shine, that glow. And I'm gonna put some on my Cupid's bow too. Put a little bit on my brow bone. I'm going a little highlighter crazy right now. I just think this highlighter is really cute. And since I put some on my brow bone, I'm just gonna go over my shadow again with the blending brush, just so that it doesn't look like there's like random glitter on top of my eyeshadow. Oh my gosh, I like this so much. So now lips. Also, since we just did the highlighter, you're gonna want to do highlighter before lips if you want to put it on your Cupid's bow, because it looks kind of weird if you put highlighter like right on top of your lipstick. So I'm not gonna use the gloss that that I got in the mail. Not that she gave me, that I got in the mail that I ordered, but I'm gonna take it out for you guys. So it's the Kylie Jenner Super Glitter Gloss, and it's in Glamour. So this is also the gold one. So I got this one because I thought that it would like match the highlighter a little bit. So that's super cute. It's super glittery. I'm just gonna put it on my thumb a little bit. Wow, yeah. It's super glittery. You guys see that? Sorry, the light is like blocking it. It's super glittery. It's really cute. I'm looking forward to wearing this to like going out or whatever. I think that you can also, here, I'm gonna try spreading it out, and then it'll look a little bit more just like a super shimmery gloss. Yeah, definitely. So I guess you can use a lot of it if you want like a straight up glitter look, and you can just spread it out a little bit if you want just like a shimmery gloss, like something to stand out. But what I'm gonna do for this look is I'm gonna use the Dolce K lip liner, Kylighter, and then, well, Kai lip liner, and then I'm gonna use the Candy K lipstick, matte lipstick. So the Kyliners, the lip liners are a little bit, they break kind of easily. This one kind of like comes out and back in a little bit. So that's something to keep in mind. Like, they're really good liners, and I really like them, but they just kind of like tend to break a little bit. So if you want something that's a lot like this, it's kind of a dupe for Dolce K, but you don't want it to break a lot, then you could get the MAC Whirl lip liner, lip pencil, which is my favorite ever. The only reason I didn't use it for today's video is because I wanted to do an all Kylie look. I don't overline my lips too much. I don't overline them onto my skin at all. My lips kind of come above my skin a lot, so I just line it onto the very end of my lips. Okay. Also, it's really important to put on chapstick before you do this, not right before, because I feel like it just makes the liner and the matte lipstick slide a little bit. So I would put on chapstick before you even start your makeup, and then it'll soak in a little bit before you are ready for lipstick. So again, this is Candy K, which is a super cute pink nude. It's actually my favorite one. And I'm just gonna put that right on. I'm just connecting it to the Dolce K liner. I like to use Dolce K with Candy K because Dolce K is just like a little bit darker. So I just feel like it looks cuter when it can really bring it in and like hold it in like that. Hold the color in like that. I'm just putting mine right around my cupid's bow. I know some girls like to cover their cupid's bow, but I love my cupid's bow. So I keep it open. So that's going to dry a little bit. And this is the finished look. So this was all Kylie's products. I know that a lot of people, for some reason, are against buying her products because they're like, oh, people are only buying it because she's a Jenner / Kardashian, and so they don't want to support that. But it's honestly good quality products, and I really enjoy having it in my makeup collection. I wouldn't get it because it is a little pricey. It's a regularly priced makeup. Well, like regularly priced, like from Sephora or Ulta or in those kind of stores, so like major brands. And it's not less quality than anything else. Like, it's the same quality as like Kat Von D, maybe even better than Kat Von D and Tarte and Urban Decay. So I really, really like these products, and I totally recommend them. I think that of these 3 products, my favorite is for sure the Kyshadow, and yeah, it's just really great. I also have it in the holiday palette, and the holiday palette went on really smoothly as well. But I honestly like didn't love the colors in that too much. They're just not the type of colors that I use every single day. I like a couple of the colors, which is why I use them in the last video, because I wanted to show you guys a look that I don't normally do. But this is a look that I do normally do all the time. This is like an everyday look that I do regularly with different palettes, and so I really think that I'll be using this one a lot more often. So if you guys have this, or if you guys want to get it, do it and let me know how it looks. You can send me a DM of pictures on Instagram, and I'll check them out, and I would love to see them. So thank you for watching. See you next time.